Welcome back to the channel. Black is One, where the agenda is to edify and elevate the black race so that we can build and prosper. Now, initially, I wanted to do this video just to give you an update on the Black History series that I promised you. You know, just to say that the research is well underway. I'm putting the videos together, putting the content together, so everything is going fine. Just to say, brace yourselves. You know what I mean? I look out for a good series. But then I got a video in one of my WhatsApp groups that was talking about the effects of words on a plant. Now, essentially what they are saying is that if you speak certain words, positive words, to a plant, it will thrive. And if you speak negative words to the plant, then the plant will wilt. You know what I mean? So I jump on the internet and say I'm going to do a little further research, and I saw one where their experiment setup was that they got two plants, exposed them to the same conditions, and for a period of about 30 days they played a Martin Luther King speech every day to that plant, and to the second plant, let's call the plant B, they played a speech from Adolf Hitler. So based on what they're saying, that the Martin Luther speech would be the positive affirmations, and then the Hitler speech would have been the negative affirmations or hate speech, or negative content being fed to the plant. I dug further and I find another study by IKEA where they were talking about bullying, and in their experiment what they did, that they got two plants and set them up in a school and get the kids to say some negative things to one plant over a period of time, and then got some other kids to say some positive things to complement the second plant. Now, in all these experiments, the results were saying that negative words cause the plant to wilt, to droop, and the positive words, the compliments, the positive affirmations, praising the plants, cause the plant to thrive and be fluffy and healthy and vibrant. You know what I mean? Now, as a person who is interested in the plight of black people, and based on my reading, knowing the experience that we have gone through, it got me thinking. I was saying that if negative words can stunt the development of plants, it makes me wonder how we as black people survive in this society, in this world. Think about it. How do we survive in a society in which the establishment makes the point of duty to speak disparagingly about everything black or African? That's how they speak about our history, our culture, our religion, our language, our skin color, our hair, our nose, our lips. They speak disparagingly about our ancestors, our continent, our men, women, and children. This might apply to different degrees depending on the country that we find ourselves. So in Jamaica, for example, the situation might not be that severe or might not be that chronic as US. Black people in the US, I would say, they are living in the belly of the beast, whereas in Jamaica we are a majority black society. So a lot of this negative rhetoric is more historical than current, but for places like the US, it is a revolving door. It never stopped at no time since black people and white people made contact. But just imagine that for 400 years, every newspaper report, every editorial, every book written, every speech given, every lesson taught in school, every speech from every pulpit, every movie, every cartoon, every commercial, every painting, every drawing, every theatric performance, every song, every nursery rhyme, every jingle. When they talk about the radio talk show, TV talk show, every postcard, every book in the library, every utterance to the black man and his woman and his child and his heritage, once that utterance is coming from the quote-unquote white supremacist establishment, it was negative. Well, it might not be say 100% negative, it might not all be negative, but it's like 94%. With 5%, I'd say probably neutral, and the next 1% positive. Don't quote me on the statistics now, I'm just trying to make a point. So we don't want to get carried away into the accuracy of the statistics. The point that I'm making is that the prevailing narrative that we hear from these sources for all this time is that we were inferior and violent, docile, that we sold out our people, that we were stupid, uncivilized, cursed by God into slavery, that we're from a backward and wild continent, that we are subhumans, 3/5 of a human being, lazy, that black people were diseased people, poverty-stricken, godless, immoral, promiscuous, and vile, all of which are false. All of it. In my mind, all those negatives were more than enough to stunt the growth of our plants. They were enough to make us wilt and die. Because if negative words affect plants, how much more do they affect human beings? So how did we live? How did we survive all of this? The fact that we were able to survive is evidence that we are the children of God. We are the resurrection and the life, black people. We have defied death. We walked out of our caskets. We survived and thrived because we were exposed to a counter narrative, a different rhetoric. So we didn't only hear the negative. We had our people who spoke positively to us and motivated us, that congratulated us, that lifted us up. Our leaders, our family members, our authors, our community, our black circle, Like I've said in previous videos, that we can't rewind the clock, We can't go back and change anything, And we can't depend on our enemies to build us up either. We can't wait on those who hate us, those who have oppressed us for centuries, to, get a touch from God or something and overnight become some good people and speak positively to us and about us. We have no control over them. We have control of ourselves. We have to praise each other and speak good of each other and speak good to each other. We should make it a practice. We should make it a part of us to tell black people, African people, that we love them. Because in the scheme of things, we're a loveless people. No love come our way except it is coming from us, from within. The world hates us. So black people, African people, I love you. If nobody else loves you in the world, I do. And I'm saying that on record, that I love you. I love black people. Yes, I said it. Black people, you are beautiful. Black is beauty. Black is pure. Black is holy. Black is righteous. Black people, we are not vile. We are not a bad people. We are not wicked and evil. like they're trying to make us out to be according to their narratives. At our core, and the record is there to show that we are a peaceful people. We are loving. We are kind. No people, no nation in history, in no part of the world, is not and has never been in misery and poverty because of any wickedness that we have done. We have never oppressed anyone. We are a royal priesthood. We are a holy nation. Black people, my people, we are not poor. We are rich. We look poor, but we are rich. It's just that our progress is being sabotaged, and our wealth has been and is being stolen. Speak positive to your black brothers and sisters. Black people, you are smart. You come from a line of geniuses. You are great. You come from a line of great kings and great queens. So don't walk with your head down. Never be sorry for yourself. Keep your chin up. Look people in the eyes when you speak. Be imaginative. Expect good things. Expect great things. Imagine amazing things. Because it is all possible. All that you need to prosper is within you. I can go all day with this, but like I said, that this video was just to give you an update, to look out for the Black History series in the making. So look out. The first video will be on Wednesday, so turn on your notification. Subscribe to the channel if you appreciate the movement and you like the content. Black is one. Live the revolution.